Well, let me tell you something, brother.
Snort, snort, snort.
Kogan. Drip.
Snort, snort.
I got the drip. Go. Well, someone tipped $5 and says, and by the way, I'm going to skip some of what they said, all right, on purpose. And if they know what they said in their message, so I hope they understand why I'm skipping it. But thank you for $5. And they said, while you have some satire viewers, do you think your detractor circles are declining? Can you see them eventually dying out? What I think has happened is there's two distinct groups now when it comes to people on the internet who are negative towards me. One group is very much just not harmful whatsoever. They're here to laugh at me and my bad gameplay every once in a while. And, they're the ones who are going on like X or TikTok or Reddit or wherever the hell the social media is. And they're making a post about me, right? And who cares? It's, gaming journalist sucks at Mario Kart. Okay, big deal. People have been making fun of my gameplay since I started on the internet. So who gives a shit about that, right? Those people go for it. And, it all started with this is how you don't play, 13 plus years ago? And now they don't even it's not even prominent anymore. Now it's basically people posting on social media that are getting all the attention, right? Because everything's now instantly digestible. Everyone wants a little clip. No one even wants to see a 4-hour compilation video anymore. Everyone just wants to see the little joke and then move on to the next, right? It's the evolution of this kind of content. But the other side of it, the harmful side, are these insanely obsessed people who literally every day micromanage every word that I say, microanalyze every single thing that's done on the stream, turn everything into a negative, to do something defamatory or slanderous, to have content, which isn't content. It's literally non-tent. It's lies and bullshit for the sake of drama, right? But then they make this bad content that's a lie, and then millions of people who are dunces watch it, digest it, and think it's real. And then you get these crazy people who actually think that, like, oh, well, Phil's a horrible, horrible person because of the video so-and-so put out today, and he deserves nothing, and I wish death upon him and his family, and gee, what can I do today to make his life miserable? Can I troll in his chat? Can I charge him back? Can I harass this? Can I do that? Can I find someone who contributed and stalk them on the internet? What crazy thing can I do today? That's not cool. And sadly, and for as many of the people who laugh at me and it's just kind of a funny joke and then they move on, sadly, the other group, the crazy, obsessed weirdo group, has also increased, and that's bad. I wish you could have just the one group rather than the other. I don't care about everyone making fun of me for my gameplay and shit on the internet. Who cares? I do care about people who actively want to hurt me and my family. All right? So, yeah, it sucks, but it's reality right now. Is it on the decline? No. Because what's happened is there's people who have made entire businesses out of it because YouTube allows it because I don't sue them. If I sued them, it would all come to an end. If I just slapped the ball with lawsuits, it would go away. But I'm not rich and I don't have the time to do that. So sadly, it continues because YouTube doesn't care. So it is what it is. All right. Do I see them eventually dying out? No, because they're profitable. No one's going to stop doing what they're doing that's printing them money. It's that simple. They're going to keep doing it forever until I decide to hang it up. The day that I decide to retire, they'll be crying because they'll have no more content. All right. But until then, they're going to keep doing it because they're making money doing it. All right. This person says, these people don't have anything to show for the last 10 years. Well, to some extent, you're right. Like the sons of Kojima have diddly dick. They got nothing. But this new generation of people who have monetized YouTube channels of hate, yeah, they have something to show for it. And that's fucked up. Like, that shouldn't exist. Or at least if it does exist, I should have a piece of that fucking pie since they're doing it on my expense, right? Anyway, this person says, long live the king. Yeah, I don't dwell on the nonsense. I'm not here to care about it. I just want to chill with you guys and have fun today. All right? No, that is true, but it's not completely true. When it comes to content, the only way that you're allowed to rebroadcast someone else's content is if you're adding commentary, criticism, and you're making it a transformative work. Someone who is live broadcasting me literally right now, you can't do that. It's impossible. I'm giving the original work right now. you have absolutely no time to make it a transformative work. Even if you're talking over the live broadcast right now, you're still not making it a transformative work. You can't live rebroadcast something. That's not allowed, period. The only way you can live rebroadcast something is if they've given explicit permission for you to do so. For example, the Game Awards outright say, we give explicit permission. You can sign up, you can rebroadcast, right? You cannot do that with anything else unless you have permission, period. That's why when a TV show is live on TV, you can't just rebroadcast it and talk over it. You can't rebroadcast a movie and talk over it. It doesn't happen. Can you review those things? Yes. You can selectively take clips out of them to add commentary and criticism. That's a review. That's allowed. You can't rebroadcast an entire show in its entirety so that you have an alternative way to digest that content and the original broadcaster cannot get opportunity to get watched on their own medium. It's illegal. It doesn't matter how anyone spins it. In the rule of law, it doesn't fly. You cannot live rebroadcast someone, period. So every single person who is live rebroadcasting anything I do, including right now, is violently breaking the law, like explicitly outright showing disregard for the law. There is no established law or precedent that says it's okay. It's 100% wrong. They know that they're breaking the law, and they're only getting away with it because no one's suing them. It's that simple. Because I should have the opportunity to at least broadcast my content first, get original views, make money on it first. Then everyone else has fair game to jump in and say, oh, now we're going to tear it apart. Now we're going to commentate over it. Now we're going to do. They're not doing that. They're circumventing the original first. You can't go to a pay-per-view UFC fight and rebroadcast it live and comment over it while it's going on. That's illegal. It's the same thing with my streams. You cannot do it. You are outright breaking the law, 100%. And I don't give any permission to do that, nothing like that. Under fair use, if you want to, after the fact, do commentary, make fun of me, whatever, that's different. Outright stealing my content is always going to be illegal. You can't do it. So any channel out there that just copy-pastes with no commentary and nothing, that's illegal. Any channel that rebroadcasts my live streams right now, that's illegal. And those channels need to go away. It's just a matter of time. Has nothing to do with the trademark. That's ludicrous. Whoever said that is a moron. It has nothing to do with the trademark. It has to do with copyright. Whenever you upload a video or live broadcast a stream on YouTube, you already get granted a blanket copyright to your content. And as for, he says, how much Wendy's are you getting for Cat and Jasper? None. Cat is not ordering Wendy's. She doesn't want it. And Jasper doesn't eat fast food. He eats cat food. Okay. So thanks for the tip. Big Boss did a $2 super chat. Do you have more or less trolls than in your early years? Well, if you mean early years, so we were talking way early on, like 2008 through, let's say 2012, the first 4 years. The first 4 years, I had very few trolls. There were a few, but they were weirdos, like DSP cult leader and weirdo shit like that. No one really took them seriously. Everyone laughed at them. They were like a fringe thing. When This Is How You Don't Play began, that's when the dedicated troll following started, and that's when it started to exponentially increase. As of now, see, here's the thing, is when you say, do you have more or less trolls? Depends on what you mean by troll. I don't think that people who are laughing at me on social media are my trolls. They're just normal people laughing at me, as opposed to these dedicated weirdos, you know? Like, right now, there's a lot of dedicated weirdos, but the reason they're doing it is money. I don't know. By the way, I'm not a bean counter. I don't sit here counting every single weirdo out there saying, you know, oh, this guy's doing this guy's doing this guy's doing this guy took this from me, this guy stole this. I don't do that. I just broadcast every day and make content. I don't even know who's out there right now, honestly. No, let's not be stupid. I'm tired of people being dumb. People talking shit and being like, oh, Phil just doesn't want to drive to get his food. I'm on a stream talking and entertaining with you. Do you want me to go on a 40-minute break during the stream to go in my car, drive, pick up the food, come back. I have done that, and people hated it. I actually did that years and years ago when we were doing DSP Tries It live during streams, and people absolutely hated it. They were like, no, we don't want that. We want you to have it right away. And that's when I started ordering so that it would show up and be delivered and doesn't interrupt the content of the stream. Like, think about how dumb what you're saying is. Firehouse subs is 30 minutes each way. So you want me to stop this stream to get a Firehouse sub, drive 30 minutes back. So you're sitting here for 90 minutes with your thumb up your butt watching highlight clips. That's what you want on the stream. What a dumb thing to say. I could start the podcast with DSP Tries It. You want me to eat a Firehouse sub at 11 in the morning for breakfast as DSP Tries It, and then you want me to do a stream after. They're not even open that early, by the way. I wouldn't even be able to get it. Oh, my God. People are so dumb. I swear to God, man. Let's see here. I got a $2 tip. It's an idiot. I'm just going to ignore them because they're a complete dunce. Okay. Someone is arguing that someone live broadcasting my stream right now, stealing my content, making money on it before I have a chance to make any money on it and get actual views on it, is exactly the same as me playing Death Stranding 2 on a stream that I'm stealing from Hideo Kojima, despite the fact that I have to buy the fucking game to play it on stream, meaning Kojima has already received financial compensation for said game. I paid for the license to play the game. Oh yeah, I'm also adding my own gameplay, commentary, and all of that to create a transformative work of art called a playthrough. This has all been pre-established. You're an idiot. Okay. But the difference is, if you're, let's say, a video game, you've already paid for it. Now, if you stole the video game, that's different. If you actually ripped, I robbed this video game, I downloaded it off the internet and stole it from a Whereas site or something, right? That's different. That's not good at all. That's awful, okay? But if you bought the game, that person, that group, whatever, has received financial compensation for you to then use that game to do creative works with it. So in that regard, that's the coverage. No one has paid me to use my stream at all. The agreement that we have is that I live broadcast my content for free on the internet, but then I receive views, ad revenue, and other compensation. I do not give anyone permission to actively steal and rebroadcast my content in its entirety like they're doing right now, providing an alternate means for someone to watch, and I get nothing from it. I do not provide that consent whatsoever. I actually completely condone it. I do not condone, or I completely condemn it is what I meant to say. I completely condemn it. I don't agree with it at all. It shouldn't happen. It's messed up. And another thing is people are like, oh, well, are you going to sue? I retain the legal right at some point, at any point in the future, to sue said people for breaking the law and stealing my content. I could do it at any moment. I could do it right now. I could do it 5 minutes from now. I could do it a day from now. I could do it a week from now, a month from now, a year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now. It's my prerogative. That's how it works. When you commit a crime against me, I can choose whether or not to execute my right to sue the shit out of you and take all of the money that you made. And then some for damages, because I also should have made additional money when I originally broadcast it. And all those views you're getting right now are my views. Get it? So not only am I going to get all the money you made, I'm also going to take you to the fucking town and take your house and everything else too. It's all going to be mine. Whenever I feel like it. I have that power. You get it? So let it be known, you keep committing crimes against me. See what's going to happen in the future. All it's going to be, it's going to take one asshole to piss me off. Let's put it that way. Right now, I like what I'm doing. I like streaming. I like making content. I'm having a good time doing it. And I'm profitable. Things are good. You understand? Like, everything's great right now. It doesn't even make sense for me to go down that route. All right? But at any moment, things could change, and I could change my mind. And I have the legal right to do that. 100%. So let it be known. Let the statement be made. You commit a crime against Darksydephil. Darksydephil at one day may clap back and actually execute his right to get what's his. So you're dancing on a very dangerous line there. You are. You're really, you're playing with fire. And by the way, don't listen to any of their bullshit already. This idiot LARPing over here. Are you fearful of providing discovery? Are you retarded? Are you retarded? Can you answer that question for me? Why are you listening to anything that they're saying? Why would you even entertain it? Do you understand they have no fucking idea what any of them are talking about? None of them. They all act like they're smart. They're all the dumbest fucking people on this planet. They don't understand how the law works. They don't understand how the court case would go. They're all fucking morons. Every single one of them. They all talk out of their asses constantly. But they act like they know something, and you're ignorant, and you believe them. And you think that they're smart. They're not. Unreal. I'm a former cop, and I don't like DSP, so I know all this stuff about cops. Oh, by the way, I actually gave money to Super Crazy to sue you. So you're a fucking idiot. Doesn't even matter if you're a former cop. You're actually one of the dumbest motherfuckers on earth. You gave money to a guy who's an internet troll, whose name is Super Crazy, who had no legal basis to sue me, to try to sue me. You're actually the dumbest motherfucker I know. Anything you could actually say in life has been negated by your incredible stupidity and actions. No one should ever listen to you. But that's the thing. These people they actually get dumbass people on the internet to listen to them. And these people are so dumb that gullible morons. Big Boss, $5 super chat. It was great seeing you branch out and collaborate with other creators. Are there any future plans for more? People, I keep trying to explain this to people. They don't listen, right? The only real people who would ever want to collaborate with me would be people who already are in this like online harassment drama circle nonsense. Why? Because everyone knows that if you associate with darksydephil that you're going to get harassed, you're going to end up on kiwi farms, you're going to get fucked with, right? Everyone knows that. And it's fucked up because it's not my fault. I have nothing to do with it, but it just happens, right? So anyone in their right mind, it's not that they don't want to talk to me. I've actually had some really nice conversations behind the scenes with creators and with other people who were like, yeah, in another world, if things were different, we absolutely would collab with you and do all kinds of content. But we can't, because the moment that we do, we're now enemy target number one just because we did something positive with you. So why do you think I have to sit here and just do content by myself all the time? Right? This is why. There's nothing that I can do about it because these people are weirdo fucks. So I just sit here and I do my own stuff and I don't bother anyone. And that's, that's why, there's been actually quite a few opportunities where I reached out to a few people and I had nice conversations about that. And, we had ideas of things you could do, but they're like, yeah, ultimately we're not going to do it because at any given moment, these crazy obsessed weirdos on the internet might come after us or our content or our channel or our, you know what I mean? And I get that. 1,000,000%, I understand that. I don't wish upon anyone the harassment that I've gotten, getting fully doxxed, getting family members and friends doxxed and people getting harassed and financials, being hacked into and fucking people, impersonating me and socially engineering accounts and fucked up stuff. Can you imagine that? Right? So you get to that point and it's like, well, I guess I can't really do anything. The only content that I could be able to collab with is people who are already so fucked with that it doesn't matter, but they're all in drama circles and shit, right? No one, that's what I mean. Like, it sucks. Like, what could I collab on? I can't legitimately collab gameplay with anyone because the moment that I do, those people get harassed. So no one who runs a legit gameplay channel or anything like that is ever going to want to cross over with DSP because they're going to get the short end of the stick in that one. You know what I'm saying? All any people ever want, let's do drama content. I'm not doing drama content. I don't want to do drama content. I never did. It's a waste of everyone's fucking time. It really is the lowest common denominator for the dumbest people on the planet. I'm not doing drama content. All right? So outside of that, that's it. So that's all that can really be done, So I hope you understand that. Big Boss, I've actually had people who I reached out to and we had great conversations, but no one's going to do it. No one's going to take that chance that some sicko fuck on the internet is now going to now harass them and their family and everything associated with them and their business because they did a video with me, you know?
I got the drip going. 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 It's like a faucet that's dripping. You can't make it stop. So what do you want me to do? Have a mute button that every second I'm tapping the mute button just in case I'm gonna have to clear? Like, this is what I mean, these dumb kids. This is what it is, it's dumb kids.